leave a review and do all that stuff on Apple, Google, Spotify, and check out our YouTube page for video episodes. The Lab Epstein Hitting Podcast. That's the title of the YouTube page for those who may want to watch us two jamokes do this show. Hey, there's a drill. It's called the Hank Aaron drill. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Well, it's a drill where, and this is where the visual element of the show really comes into play, because I'm about to do something with my hands. So that's why everybody should check out our YouTube page, scoundrels. So, you know how I'm left-handed, as you know. We're doing a mechanical breakdown of me, by the way, at the end.
Oh, wait, I might know the drill.
Okay, well, we're doing my mechanical breakdown at I think the end of October. Be ready for that one. That's gonna be good. So that's gonna be good. I just turned 25 today, so I didn't really turn 25. Okay.
Just ended.
So my hands, right? I'm left-handed, so my hands are positioned as if we got to talk about the knuckles too. People want to talk about the knuckles a lot, like how the knuckle's supposed to be aligned. We'll get to that in another episode. So the Hank Aaron drill, you reverse your hands and you hit that way, right? Okay, so that's an example of a drill. I don't know, the Hank Aaron drill. How do you go deciphering through what drill is realistic and what actually is applicable to the hitter, or if a drill is just nonsensical, like maybe the Hank Aaron drill, which we love Hank, but the drill may be, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the reason, if I'm not mistaken, when the first scout saw him.
Yep. I know where you're going.
Whatever.
Yep.
18, 16. I'm like, he wasn't 8. He was hitting with his, his top hand reversed, right? He had his left hand on top of his right hand. Yeah, that's kind of where that comes from, if that's the truth. Drills are designed to trick people into doing things correctly. Okay, so that's what drills are for. How can I trick this player with this drill to fix a certain issue? For instance, I had a player in Cassidy Shomo, who's a left fielder at Mizzou, University of Missouri. She's from Lake Charles, Louisiana. So they drove over to College Station last week. And Cassidy, you can look her up, man. She made like 3 ESPN top 10 plays last year she dives all over the field. She's nuts. So she came in and she was swinging up at like 20 degrees, 21 degrees, like her first few swings. And I was like, good Lord, I hadn't seen her in a couple of years. And I was like, that's a shame. Like, I wish I would have seen you a year ago or 2 years ago, but the conversation's for neither here nor there. But I had, it wasn't her choice. Okay. Yeah. But, it was, I told her to try to swing straight down. Okay. We did a drill where we didn't use our legs at all. We used only hands. I was trying to get her to throw her barrel straight down to get her. This is an athlete I've worked with and had locked in a couple years ago. Like, her swing was so good, her bat speed was so high a few years ago, and it took me 45 minutes. I thought it would. I told her, I said, it'll probably take us 4 swings and I'll get you where you want. And I was wrong. Like, it took us 45 minutes of her trying to swing straight down just to get to like 5 to 10 degrees up. Okay. So that's a drill that I wouldn't give to everyone, right? I wouldn't do that drill. I was tricking her into trying to swing still up slightly, but not up 20 degrees, up 5 degrees. So that would be, a good example of what drills are for. The Hank Aaron drill, I'm not sure what that does. Maybe that gets you to use your front arm more, like if you're an elbow dropper or something, a bat dragger. Maybe it keeps the barrel up more. I'm not sure. I've never really used it, but that's what drills are designed for. And their drills are designed for different people. Not everyone. I would never take a team of 12 kids and be like, we're all going to do this drill because you might need this drill and you might need this drill. And that's why when you prescribe drills for players, it has to be based on their needs and not just a blanket approach to an entire team.
How do you spell Cassidy's name?
Casid.
I got that. Yeah.
Oh, Shomo? Yeah, this is the best.
Yeah.
Chaumont.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna look up her numbers. That's why So she plays. Where does she play? Oh, okay. She plays at
Mizzou.
No, she plays at University of Louisiana.
She did. She transferred from Lafayette.
Oh,
So
she's
she was
five.
at Mizzou last year. They had a great team last year too.
She's 5'10", so she's my height. What position
Athlete,
does she?
like
What position does she play?
athlete, left field.
Left field. Okay, she's probably a better athlete than me, quite frankly.
She's a better athlete than I am. She's a better athlete than most.
Just say it. She's a better athlete than me too. You know, I know what you're thinking.
No, I don't know. You're a pretty good athlete, Jim. Pretty good.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking up her numbers here. I can't find them. Does she have a good year? Do you know? Oh wait, hold on.
Last year she did not have her best year. She said. So we're thinking now we're back on. We have a good plan, and we're gonna get after it. I haven't seen her since she, I think, was a freshman or so.
Her slugging was 403. She had 12 extra base hits. You guys are getting after it.
And so, like, no joke, we were hitting off the the hit tracks at the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me, she's like, I don't know where the bat speed went, because I have a video of her from a few years ago that I probably posted to Twitter way back when I saw her. And her bat speed was like 71 or 72 miles an hour. That's crazy. That's big. Like, that's really big bat speed. Mm-hmm. And so it took us probably 2 hours to get her back to 70 miles an hour. She was in the 66 to 68 range with her attack angle up really high. So once we got back to her using her body correctly, using her hands correctly, she wasn't using any hands. She was just kind of turning and spinning and dumping the barrel a little bit, which is, you know, what they were kind of working on, what she had been taught the last year or two. So all of a sudden we got her bat speed back up above 70. And as soon as that happened, I'm telling you, I think she hit like 8 home runs. Like, hitting a home run on the hit tracks is not easy because there's no spin. And I'm not a person that's like, hey, hit it 40 degrees, right, where you could cheat it. So it doesn't take spin. So if you hit a ball like 25 degrees, you know, with backspin, it's going to go out of the park. Well, on hit tracks, it won't tell you that. Anyway, she hit like 10 in a row. Like, once we got her bat speed up, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to throw you middle in, have some fun. And it was just like boom, 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 boom. So her bat speed went up really like 4 to 5 miles an hour by the adjustments that we made, which was huge. Which was sad because
I was going to say, context purposes, what's a good bat speed in softball?
For college, like major league average is 77 to like 82.
Right.
That's major league baseball average. Grown men swinging a drop 3 or a drop 2. And then, but some of them, like a Stanton or a Bryce Harper or something, they're going to be closer to like 88 to 90. You know, right. Like, some guys are up there, but if you look at like a Justin Turner, his bat speed's probably.
What about for college softball though?
You know, 80. For softball, typically 65 to 70 is good. Anything over 70 is great.
So she has great bat speed.
Getting her back up, she has really good bat speed when she does things right. And what we worked on was, hey, where is your bat? So she had a swing plane, unfortunately, that was only good deep in the zone because she was dropping her barrel. So anything she hit out by her front toes, she was coming up so much she would top it. So she would top it, but her bat speed was great. So I said, look, we got to take where your bat speed is great. Where's your bat speed great? It was like 2 inches in front of her front foot, maybe 3 inches in front of her front foot, like way out in front for her. Not everybody's in the same spot. I said, that's where you need to launch the ball in the right trajectory. So when you hit it 2 or 3 inches in front of your front toes, you got to launch that ball 20 to 35 degrees.
Yeah. Not
negative degrees because you're topping it. And once we did that, all of a sudden her power came back. So it was pretty cool. Like, it was a really good, we spent maybe five hours together, over a couple of days, and it was very worthwhile. So I'm excited for her to go back this fall and kind of hopefully be able to take that to her fall ball and scrimmages and show the power that she should have.